here. Let's get back into the crown of the Oathbreaker. Apologies for last week, but my father-in-law did fall down, landed face first, 2 black eyes, and a minor concussion.
Ooh.
So, yeah. But he's getting on in years. But yeah, a bit of a crisis. So thank you for allowing me to cancel at such late notice. I appreciate it. On to more important things like saving the world of Aglerion. Alright, so last 2 weeks ago, the coronation, we finished off the coronation encounter with lots of bad stuff happening. If I remember, as soon as the crown that was formerly worn by King Waldron was placed onto everybody's favourite queen, Queen Athena, that kind of grew thorns almost and dug into the side of her head with little trickles of blood falling down. And when she did it, just chaos erupted. There was purple storms outside. The sky turned purple rather. This rain started falling. And you notice when you did get out of the palace, it's almost sucking the life out of you. There was lightning strikes as well. And all the people who took a knee to Queen Athena turned into these weird werehound, werewolf, fire-breathing things. But you managed to escape and make your way to the Lucky Leap Tavern under the guidance of Lord Signmonder. And Resiri Tane took you to the secret level underneath the Lucky Leap Tavern. In addition, he's got a safety mechanism that he can press a button and metal plates slam down every door and window, which was good. Tyr went to save her father, but turned out he didn't want saving. But you did rescue your mother, Taya Wiltamer, so that's good. And then, Lord Signmonder gave you a little bit of the history, which I linked, and there's a handout there. And there was something he was holding back, and he said he swore an oath to King Waldron, and he wasn't going to say anymore, and he was very firm in that. You tried to twist his arm, but he stayed true to his oath, I guess. Right, so that brings us up to date, I believe. Just one slight issue. Okay, so he was about to talk about a plan he had, but if there's anything you wish to do before we get into the details, now would be your opportunity. So, what would you like to do?
After the long rest we had, is Black and Tyr still poisoned?
No, consider you. No, you are. No, take it back. You're still poisoned. Still poisoned.
Okay, in that case, Black is going to cast protection from poison on himself that will nullify a poison that is present or neutralize one at random.
Okay, well, consider yourself unpoisoned.
What did you guys get poisoned from?
I can't remember.
The sludge we tread through in the
Oh,
sewer.
right.
Oh my god. You guys
Eating
drink
poo.
some of the poo water or what?
Yep. Okay, yep. Easy enough to cast the protection of from poison. All right. The Lord signed.
Remember why I'm in a room with 2 guards. I think I'm good.
I think you were drinking in there.
Don't get a panic attack.
I was drinking.
Tyr also
right.
put him in timeout because he's being a little baby.
He put himself in timeout somewhat.
Tensions between the Wiltamers and Black, so almost understandable. Lord Signmonder begins. All right. Well, certainly a problematic situation we have. I don't know about you, but I saw when the Queen The now Queen Athena put that crown on her head, that's when everything changed. This blasted storm outside, and you hear the rain pelting down on the roof of the Lucky Leap Tavern. I don't know about you, but I think we need to get that crown back. What do you all think? It seems to be the source of the curse. What do the rest of you think?
Yeah. I agree.
Strife? We have the semblance of a plan to get it back. Ricio Tane, perhaps you could explain your ideas. And Ricio Tane, the proprietor of the Lucky Leap Tavern, takes a moment and says, the concepts of a plan. I have a concept of a plan. I used to be.
That's awesome.
I used to... Did I literally say concept of a plan? Did I say that?
You did.
I did. I didn't realize how topical that would be. We have a plan. Research continues. I knew I'm just moving on. I'm going to ignore I said that. So, Research begins. So thank you, Lord Simon Monder. I was an adventurer like you for a number of years, and I retired a number of years ago. And in my retirement, I opened this tavern, and it's turning me a tidy profit. But I have this... See, the thing is, when we steal the crown, some simple divine magic will be able to locate it, and who knows what dark powers might be unleashed just even holding the cursed item. So I'm going to suggest, I have this item. It's called the Chest of Magic Nullification. So this would be the ideal thing, that once we have the crown, we throw it in the chest, and number one, any of its powers will be made inert, and it'll be immune to things like scrying and locate object and things like that. Because if by some miracle of the gods we manage to pull off this theft, you can be damn sure that the queen will want it back. So this is an ideal chest for that. However, there is one huge complication with this chest, is that there is something already in it. A simple object just looks like a chunk of obsidian, something like that. But when I was given this item, I opened up the chest, and this very incredibly powerful demonic creature emerged from it, and those around me had just sucked the life out of them as if all the water was instantly evaporated from them. And I watched curious onlookers fall one by one by one, and by the sheer dumb luck I managed to close the chest back up inside, trapping the creature inside. It almost damn near killed me, and it did kill some people. So opening this chest has a problem. We need to get this thing out. The only safe place I know to get this thing out is from the Emporium of Magical Rarities. Due to... I happen to know the layout of the Lucky Leap Tavern, and there's a story behind that as well. Perhaps the story's for another day. But we need to take the chest into the basement of the Emporium of Magical Rarities. There is a magic nullification field. We can take this demonic entity out, leave it there, and then leave, and then use the chest for the crown. that is how, once we've got the crown, are there any questions?
How do we put the crown in the box without touching it?
The box
Can we,
itself
like, scoop
is
it?
not dangerous. Oh, but yes, sorry, to put the crown on, I suggest not touching the
can-
crown.
Crown it though.
Be a stick.
Yeah,
Yeah. How do we put it in the box?
I can probably do that.
How would you do that, Kiva?
I can move it with my mind. With my mind.
Well, you're full of surprises.
I can move it with things with my mind.
Well, there's a solution to the problem. Now, Lord Signmonder continues. Look, not all of these victories will need to string together for us to defeat the Queen and remove the crown from her head. Are going to require swords and sorceries. I would suggest you not head on headlong into the Emporium. So maybe the stealthier amongst you might want to take lead on that. Now the second problem, says Lord Signmonder, is getting access to the palace itself. Me and we damn near lost our lives getting out of there the first time, so need to come up with some sort of plan to come up for a more sneaky way into the castle. Many years ago, when Alan the Constructor, the master architect, designed the royal palace, one of his many magnificent achievements, he happened to add a secret tunnel known only to the monarch and the architect of the time. Now, this tunnel has many names, but it's best described as the Tunnel of Love. It is a secret entrance that starts in the streets of Onenbeer and goes straight to the bedchamber of the king, right on the top level of the palace. I don't think I need to spell this out, but kings, let's face it, kings, not so much queens, but kings like to see ladies of the night, likes having concubines, like having all sorts of people who they prefer not having to walk through the palace gates. Hence, the so-called Tunnel of Love. Now, unfortunately, I do not know how to access this Tunnel of Love. The only person who knows about it would be King Waldron. I'm not sure if he passed this information on to Queen Athena or not. But the master architect at the moment is a man named Nander Tick. I can give you his street address. And then pay him a visit. I don't know if he'll be supportive of our cause or opposed to it. But the only way I know of secretly entering into the tunnel is via the tunnel into the palace, is through the Tunnel of Love, which only Nandartik knows about. Does anybody have any questions about this part of our plan? Everything's clear?
Yes.
Yes? As long as he is alive, yes?
Well, that is a good point. I mean, he was alive pre-coronation, but things have gone bad, to say the least. Yeah, so look up Nandartik. We can give you his street address, and he can share his information on the Tunnel of Love. And this is what Nandartik looks like. Alright. One problem with the Tunnel of Love is that there are many magical barriers. That some people have stumbled upon these magical barriers just by sheer dumb luck and have fallen to these magical doorways. And Ricio Tane then joins in and says, Look, one of my friends. Let's not mix words. We did the odd heist. And he planned to do a heist on the tomb of Master Arlen the Constructor himself. I thought it was a damn stupid idea. My wife, Avrathea, thought it was a bad idea as well. But the damn fool went alone. Now, he went alone, and he took with him something called a master key, which can open up pretty any door. So to get through the Tunnel of Love, we're going to need the master key. And the last known location of the master key is the tomb of the Constructor. So we have 3 tasks before us. Remove the demon from the chest of magic nullification at the Emporium of Marvelous Rarities. Seek out Nandar Tick, who will give us the location and how to access the Tunnel of Love. And hopefully, the master key will be in the tomb of the Constructor. 3 tasks before us. Any questions? Any priorities? What do you think we should do first?
I think we should get the key first.
I think we should probably find the guy first. Because he's probably likely to die.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm in favor of the guy not dying.
Yeah. It would be
I just want
troublesome.
Just want to punch things. I don't care.
I
This world
mean,
sucks.
You saying that from the back room drinking? All
Wasn't saying that in regards to the conversation. That was just good
the
enough.
general.
He shouts
Saying
that
it
randomly.
directly in the shelf, in the side. All right.
if he is dead, though, can we, like, use magic to talk to his corpse? Just in case? Does anyone have that?
I don't.
I think we have, like, 2 magic people in our group. 3.
I may have the capability of doing that. Let me double check. I don't actually know. One would think a cleric could, right?
I'm a bounty hunter. I don't want to talk to the people I killed.
That's fair. That's fair.
Odd.
Well, I mean, we're not killing them.
I know, but it's just the reason why I wouldn't have the spell.
You don't know that yet.
Surely a
But I mean,
cleric
just
should have
think,
it.
like, if,
Oh, I can prepare it. I just needed to double check.
nice.
It's odd when you look up
So we're
everything on
covered.
D&D Beyond now. Half of it is marked as a legacy.
Legacy.
Yeah, it's like I'm looking at all my spells and it's like, oh.
Like, screw
Bards and
you.
clerics can do it as well as some subclasses, but you have that ability.
It's
All
weird
right.
that Circle of Spores cannot do it.
That is strange, actually.
All right. So given that, I think your plan is solid. I mean, hopefully he's alive, but if he's dead, then that's another problem of locating the corpse. So, first things first then, Nardar Tick. All right, before we head off, might I request a private word with you, Kiva?
Absolutely. Yes, my lord.
Okay, come over this way. And he takes her off to a side room.
Absolutely.
And,
Okay,
voice channel 2. You'd be so kind.
okay, I'm trying to find my token. Okay. Juggling. Okay,
There we go.
I can move you down.
I got it.
Oathbreaker, what are you doing? Get out of here. Close and lock the door behind you. Oh, and Sean's over there all by himself. Okay, I'll be back. All right, Kiva. Um, uh, you know what I think of you, right? I think you're a remarkable, well, not so young anymore, but a remarkable woman. You did many things when you had sight, and you're doing amazing things when you can't see a goddamn thing. To lead with us, I just want to appreciate and acknowledge the person you are becoming. It is quite admirable.
Thank you. Thank you. It means a lot.
I only speak the truth, and I mean, I was never going to take the knee to the Queen, and a moment of pride when you refused to take the knee as well. And in hindsight, it was the only decision to take.
Absolutely.
No,
It was never really a choice.
never really a choice. You speak the truth. Now, with this band of vagabonds you've found yourself aligned with, I say that in the nicest possible terms. Black, he's got
No, I
some
understand.
anger issues. Riro
Yes.
is heartbroken. Strife is finding his way. Aldragul is choosing a different path. And Tyr, I don't know what to make of Tyr. So the conversation I want to start there, right there at the start. Tyr is a member of the Willtamer family. She is of noble birth. Noble people tend to hide in corners and let other people do the fighting.
I've noticed for sure.
So what do you think? Do we trust her? Do we take her at her word? I mean, she does have some healing abilities which won't go amiss, but I'm not sure whether she's going to put money or the kingdom first. I'm interested.
I think we're
in
short
your
on
thoughts.
allies. We're short on allies right now, so I think we have to take some chances.
So you do trust her?
For now, yes.
Well, I guess for now is the best we can do. Now, the second question I wish to ask you, Kiva, and get your feedback on it. As you know, I gave the story of the rescue of Queen Lyrencia, where Prince Krasna tragically fell. Now, there are parts of the story, if you remember, that I'm honor bound to the former king. I swore an oath to him that I would not tell certain truths. What do you think of my decision, Kiva? What do you think?
I think again, sometimes you don't have a choice. That's your honor bound by that. You give your word. If you break your word, you don't have much left. So until it conflicts with something else that's more important than your word, then I think you have to keep it. But at some point, if whatever it is more important than your honor and your word, then you'll be forced to break it. That's just the way life is, right?
There are few things greater than honor in this world, and it seems of
Agreed.
honor is in short supply at the moment. I mean, out there on the streets, it's chaos. Every citizen for themselves, and I can't say I blame them. I mean,
right.
I'm bad shit. So, I appreciate that vote of confidence.
I respect your decisions. I mean, I know the type of character you are. I know if it come down to it, you'll do what's right, and that's all we can ever ask.
Well, as I said, I don't think I can't imagine in the word. I mean, you know that the deaths of both Prince Krasna and now the king weigh heavily on me. If all I can do in honor of his life is to keep my word, then I'm going to keep my word. But I have a favor to ask you, Kiva. I am perhaps the most wanted man in all of Odenbeer. Now, you guys no doubt will get a price on the head, but I was the head of the King's Guard. And if there's anybody who the Queen wants the head of, it's me. So I'm going to entrust you with something, and I'm going to ask you to swear on your honor. I'm going to give you something. You are to keep it secret, and you may only use the information contained within it if the Queen happens to get me. Do I have your word, Kiva?
Okay. Yes, you have my word.
He plucks off a ring from his finger and he hands you the ring. And actually, I have a handout report prepared just for you, Kiva.
Okay.
So if you go to your did I do that right? I did.
Yeah,
If
where'd
you
you
go
put
to
that?
your adventure journal thingamajig with a thing that has handouts on it, you'll see a new thing there called
Okay.
Lord Sign Wander's Signet Ring. Do you see that?
Okay. No, not yet. Where's the adventure journal? I'm saying.
That's the adventure journal. Is the journal? It kind of looks like a book at the top right.
Yeah. Okay.
So click on the
And
thing, the
then
journal.
I
You see
see.
protagonist, area of effect templates, and then handouts. Handouts down a
Yeah.
little bit.
Oh, okay. Okay. I got all these templates. I can't see it. I think. You know. Oh, they're all open for some reason.
It's shrink those up. It's under the one called handouts. Should be at the top level.
There we go. Now I got it. Okay, I see it now.
And you see Lord Sign's Wander's Signet Ring.
Yes.
So this ring will give you access to the crypt of House Mondor. And the 242 will make sense once you get in there. But I must emphasize once again that only go there if the Queen gets me. And there are
Okay.
secrets in there that perhaps might complete the picture of the things that I cannot say in light. So I entrust you with it. Only in my death can the secrets be revealed, and I'm giving you the key to those secrets. Do you understand?
Yes, my lord. I do absolutely. I'm honored by the trust you have.
Well, I appreciate you. Honor. Such an easy word to say, such a hard word to follow through with.
If it was easy, with me a value with it.
Indeed. Are there, while we have this moment, Kiva, is there anything you wish to ask me?
No, I think you said a lot. I'm just again, I'm honored for the trust you have into me, and I'll hold this dearly. And she'll tuck it away somewhere out of sight.
Sure. All right, let's return to the group.
Okay.
Free to move your token around or not. It's just theater of the mind.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, it's
so
cool.
Whatever.
Yeah,
Just on a hunt or something when that happened.
Yeah, just a little like 2-week holiday, and then you came back
Yeah,
and nobody said
little
anything about
vacation to the waterfall area. You know?
Yeah.
You're on spring break.
Hot spring break, yeah.
So while me and Sean were deep in role playing, you're talking about joking about spring break, eh?
But it was actually story related.
Yeah.
All right. So, Nandartik it is. So, Nandartik. He lives right next to the Dawn of Ages, an antique shop in the North District. Okay, first person to find that. Oh, someone's already found it.
27.
There we go. 27. So
How did you find that so quickly?
impressive.
I knew blue was like shops, so the first one closest was 27.
Bro,
I just got lucky.
are they
I just
really?
got lucky. Yeah, blue are the shops and like the
Oh my god, they're color coded.
yeah.
White bridges, for example. You notice all the bridges are white.
I'm noticing now.
And the
Yeah.
river's blue.
Malcolm took the time to color code all this.
I did, and well, sometimes but it's more the
If you look at the bottom of the map, the Elder Brain, they actually put his name on this map down at the very bottom there.
Oh, that's because I
Yeah.
purchased. That's because I purchased the map. Everybody gets that. While I'm thinking about this, I will share the key as soon as I can find it. Ah,
now I'm just curious how many brothels you put in here.
I'm trying to figure out what the colors mean.
I know, right?
I'm distracted now.
Red seems to be for soldiers or royalty.
Government, maybe.
There's like a
Yeah.
gold color that seems to be like
And
royalty. The red one definitely seems to be more soldiery. Like the shipyard and the docks. Or like just straight up royal.
Yeah, I got the key.
I'm so confused.
Right here. Check it out in Discord. Here's the key for it, for the colors.
Oh.
Oh, look, illegal activities.
Huh?
Favorite activities.
Well, that's... So, by the... Oh, my cam, thank you. So, by the time Lord Simonda has had this talk, which that happens first thing in the morning, you're all long rested, and what would you like to do?
I'll
Uh,
Black will walk up to Tyr and do a protection from poison to remove that poison, seeing that they're looking a little still green around the gills.
I will gladly accept that.
You showed me kindness, even though your father is an asshole. It's the least I can do.
I'll give you a polite smile and a little nod, and try to avoid the gaze of my mother at the same time.
Needless to say, your mother's going to stay here in this place of safety.
she doesn't want to adventure.
Please
Of course
don't.
she would.
I will be staying right here, thank you very much. I'm a woman of many things, but putting myself in undue danger is not one of them. But I do wish you well on this endeavor, Tyr. It seems complicated. And good luck, I guess. At this point, you'd normally expect mothers to give hugs to daughters, but she does not.
Tyr looks incredibly excited anyways.
So, you say your goodbyes. Lord Simonda, the most wanted man in Oathbreaker, perhaps, since he didn't bow the knee, and he's the head of the knights, the knights of the crown. Ricio Tane stays behind as well. So it's just you raggedy lot of adventurers. And you come to the front of the Lucky Leap Tavern, and you look out onto the streets of Oathbreaker, and the purple rain is continuing to fall. It is not good.
Oh, right. Do there happen to be any umbrellas in the store? Like the tavern? Anything by the door?
Unfortunately not.
Dang, it doesn't rain here or what?
Did they have that back then?
I don't know. I know they had like parasols and stuff quite early, but
Even if they did have them in this world, there's no umbrellas here.
oh yeah, apparently they're freaking ancient. Actually,
Yeah, that's it.
I just looked it up. It's like the first one's like 2,450 BCE.
There we go.
Oh,
Yeah, they definitely had them.
all right.
The ancient Egyptians had them.
But now I guess we'll grab a cloak and cover our head for cloak as we go out, right? To shield ourselves.
You've done traveling outside of the city, most of you, and a cloak is as good as a protection you can get at the moment. So if you think your character has one, which I have no problem with each of them, if you do, feel free to throw one over your head. As this purple sky, thunder rolls. You've got a cloak of protection?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll say with a cloak of protection with the saves that'll be coming, You can do so at advantage. It won't 100% protect you, but it will protect you quite well. Rain continues to pour, thunder continues to light up the sky, and you glance a little bit north, and you see just disappearing out of view some werehound knights, the fire-breathing werewolf types, patrolling the streets. You've moved around a corner, you assume they can't see you, but just getting from A to B you think might be a problem. So, what would you like to do?
Which way did they go? Were they heading north or were they heading south?
Around this corner up here. So around this corner and continuing to the west.
Ah, so the area that I'm going. Yeah. Type of people don't have parasols. Okay.
Sorry, what's going on?
Well, it's raining out, and we have to go walk in the rain, and we know the rain does bad stuff, so we're just staring at it now. Really.
Oh,
Yeah,
let's
pretty much.
go.
Kind of,
It's now or never, people. We gotta save the world.
Oh, okay.
Go and do it, right?
Ian is using an age-old DM technique and shutting up and not saying anything to allow you guys space to, RP and make decisions. So that's what I'm
Yeah.
going to try and do more of. Just shut the fuck up.
I have an idea. Sorry, it's a bad idea. I'm going to do it. I'm going to borrow one of the serving trays for the alcohol here, and I'm going to put it over my head.
Easy enough to do.
Perfect. I don't want my hair to get wet.
I'm gonna be a creepy bug creature and just like climb on the walls of shit to like stand or like the overhangs of the buildings with
trying to
my slippers of spider climbing.
We try to be all sneaky guys and stealthy through this, I'm assuming. Since everything's going on, right?
I'm sneaking.
Everybody
We're
can-
sneaking.
Do we have anybody here that is really good at helping us sneak? Helping us be stealthy?
It
It's
is
like
not
extra
prepared
thing.
if you're asking about Pass Without a Trace. No, it's not.
Okay. I think you're the only one who'd have that, right? Yeah, you are. Okay.
Sneaking through the streets then, can you all please make me a stealth check?
Black will guide himself.
I'll
Tyr's also going to enhance ability Cat's Grace on herself.
Sure, give me an advantage.
I'm gonna change my color to match my walls I'm climbing on.
Sure. Strife, oh,
Advantage.
look at you, Strife. Black, yeah, that's pretty good.
Mine's
So-
a 15 with guidance.
15 with guidance, okay. So black, 15? What? Oh, that was your guidance.
Guidance, yeah.
So Rero, you're stumbling a little bit, but via the helping hands of Aldrich and Strife, you managed to avoid attracting any undue attention as you wind away around the streets, staying sort of more on the old wall side of things. But as you approach and go the best you can, I'm going to say a Constitution saving throw from everybody, and Aldrich Gould and Black can do it at advantage. Aldrich Gould, because you said you're spider climbing along the side of the buildings. So
Yeah,
saves
just stay under
all
the
of
overhangs.
these. Yep.
I might as well. I can keep getting ahead this inspiration, so I'll keep it down.
Okay. Oh, that's good. And so Eva and Rero, as the rain pelts down, you look up momentarily and it starts touching your skin and your eyes. Take a point of exhaustion, please. This rain is very oppressive. And while we're there, can you roll me a d20, please? Tier. We'll start with tier. Four. Okay, so the journey to Nandar Tik's house goes without incident. You dodge through the rain. Riro and Eva not doing quite as well dodging the rain. But you see this shop, and right next to it is it's almost like the equivalent of an apartment complex. And you're told on the second floor of this building is where you would find Nandar Tik. Here we go. So it's like a group of 3 apartments on the bottom, 3 apartments on the top, and Nandar Tik, you're informed, was the second apartment on the top floor.
Who's best when we have to lead this talker and stuff? That would be. No, it's that charismatic. We never create charismatic characters.
What?
No, it's Strife. Strife, you're the one who should be in front talking, right?
Talking to Nandar Tech?
Yeah.
Okay. And we just are asking him for the location of the love tunnel?
Yes, and
We should see which side he supports first.
so get to know him first a little bit, and what he thinks about what's going on, and then lead to what he can tell us about the love tunnel. Depending on how he responds, you can pick your approach to that.
Okay.
Deception versus persuasion. If you want to try to see where on somebody else's side, if you're reading that he is.
Okay. I guess I'll knock on the door then.
So Strife, you enter, go up to the second level of the house, and before you get to the center apartment, an old lady pokes her head out from the adjacent apartment. Says, "What are you doing?"
I'm just trying to find Nandar Tech's house.
Who are you poking your nose into other people's business?
Oh, I'm just an old friend.
You're an old
Says the
friend.
lady.
Nanders.
How come I haven't seen you before? You can make a deception check if you like. Strife?
I've been out of town. I came here for the king's funeral.
Oh, you're some noble uppity mucky muck then, are you?
No, just a royal builder.
A royal builder? Oh, come here, Sonny. My sink's all clogged up. Would you mind having a look at it?
I said a builder, not a plumber.
Not the same thing. And this old lady kind of hunched over with a hair in a tight bun comes and grabs you by the arm and attempts to drag you into her apartment. That might take a moment.
No, I'm here to see my friend, lady. Leave me alone.
She's going to roll a strength check. I'm just going to roll a d20, but -2 because she's old.
It's
Throws a
kidnapped
2.
in the middle.
Come with me,
And then
Sonny.
this is just a post strength
Yeah, it's a d20 plus your strength.
because I have pretty low strength.
Good enough, though. Hey, once you've done your business with Nandar Tik, you can fix my sink after then, right?
Sure.
All right, I'll be
Why
waiting for
not?
you. I'll make some tea and cupcakes for you.
Okay.
She waddles back into her house. And you knock on the door? No answer.
Yep.
No answer.
Nander. Hello.
I know you're in there.
It's your old buddy. No response.
No response.
Is the door open?
Nope. Are you really asking if it's locked? Is that your question?
Yeah. Or if it's like broken open and then just the door got closed again, you know? Any signs of forced entry is what I'm asking.
Oh, sure. Make a perception check.
Perception. 13.
You look around the door frame and look at the hinges. It doesn't appear to be forced opened. And you further discover two other things. Number one, the door is locked. And number two, make a nature check, Strife.
Nature. Oh, not good at that. That's a 3.
Thank you. So what you discover, the door is locked.
I guess I'll
Hasn't
try
been
to.
forced.
I guess I'll just try to pick the lock then.
Sure. Make a thieves tools check.
Eva will kind of
just sleight
stand
of
with her
hand.
back to him, or like blocking the view of him, basically.
Sure,
Right.
sure.
This isn't suspicious at all.
Right.
Can I guide him for his Thieves' Tools check?
You can if you like. You won't need it.
Oh dang. You
So
good
I'm
at that? What the
taking-
fuck?
Are the rest of you up on the
Yeah,
balcony?
I have a lot of tool proficiencies.
Oh, we got Kiva. We got
Oh god,
Black.
I'm gonna get blasted open.
Black and Kiva up there
It's
at
trapped.
least. So the three of you. No,
I'm so
it's not.
cooked, guys.
You put the thieves
Are
tool
you
in
like
with-
on? Sorry.
So with
Yep.
Kiva providing cover, you manage to surreptitiously open the lock and you hear a satisfying click and you push the door in a little bit. It is unlocked and you can proceed if you wish.
Okay, I'll open the door. Nanda, your old buddy's coming in.
You open the door,
Get decent.
but there's no. It doesn't respond. You don't see any movement, but what you do see is an enormous pile of crap, maybe 3 feet high. And I say crap in the most
Wow,
literal
like
sense.
Poop.
Poop. Yep.
Ew.
That's not pleasant.
This is fucking disgusting.
Is that what I actually smell? Is that really what that is?
Yeah.
Those in the apartment can make me a nature check. Not you, Strike. You screwed up your nature, but anybody else who wishes to have a look around.
Is it something for? I guess looking around, so I can't really.
You can use your
I guess I'll
nose if you
guide
like.
myself.
You can use your
Nope.
nose.
I have my guidance.
Tira's not going anywhere near that. She's disgusted that commoners live in such filth. The first time she's gone to a commoner's house and it's just a pile of shit.
That's fair. It's not a good start.
No, it's
I thought
not.
he was like a royal builder, though. Not a commoner.
It's close enough.
Ugh.
Rero, what's Rero doing?
Staying out of the ring as best as possible somewhere.
You want to try it?
Sure.
Nature
Don't
check.
try.
No, don't.
No, not bad.
Dear
Nope.
me.
Nope, just staying out.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8.
It's omnivore, so yeah, this is. Yeah,
Yep, that's
I'm not explain that.
Okay, so we got some cow poop in the
Did he get eaten?
place.
You said omnivore, right?
herbivore.
Herbivore. Okay, I
Herbivore.
thought you said
Herbivore.
not omnivore. Herbivore. Okay. Herbivore. That's weird. You have a pet?
And that's all that's of note in here.
You can make an investigation check to have a look around if you like.
I'm done with the poop. I'll go take a look around.
Okay. Aldrich Goop, you do actually find something. You find a hidden compartment, and in the compartment you find a packet, like about 5 centimeters by 5 centimeters, with a little drawstring on it.
Can I sniff it? But that's a bad idea. I don't even know if I have nostrils, if I'm going to be completely honest. Can I investigate the powder? How about that? Let's start there.
Sure, I can investigate. Try and work out what it does.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
laxatives.
I mean,
I'm going to say you managed to work out what it actually is. It is this.
Oh, so he was covering the smell of his poop.
why?
And,
Why not just
who
get rid of it?
knows?
So, Aldrich, can you roll me a d6? Roll me a d6 for the doses of it. 1, so it's got 5.
Nice.
5, so I'll just change the description to 5 pinches. Oops.
Dang, that's actually perfect against Kiva.
So with me knowing what this is and knowing that it helps things hide, can I like do like a quick like look of the room, like, oh my god, is it still in here?
Well, you searched the entire house to find the dust of
Looking on the roof
odorlessness.
and stuff.
Nothing.
Oh,
Nothing
okay.
suspicious grabs your mind. So it's not like a creature is hiding its scent. You just don't find anything.
What if there's something in the poop?
By all means, find out.
I don't want to. It's gross. But maybe Kiva can push it with her mind.
Yeah, I mean, she can use her hand to kind of split it open, I guess, or move it around, just trying to see anything in there. Her telekinetic hand.
Okay, so you peel back layers of poop with your telekinetic hand.
Probably my mind needs watching now.
The only thing that strikes all of you as Kiva pushes back the poop is there's some undigested food in there, and you'd expect things like certain vegetations, maybe grasses, maybe vegetables and stuff. You do notice 2 things: a partially digested lettuce. And the lettuce looks like if it's a good quality, if that makes sense, amongst the poop. It's like it doesn't look wild, it looks cultivated. That's what I'm trying to say. It doesn't look wild, it looks cultivated. And there's some small green, or not small green, there's pellets about the length of a pin, green pellets, and they look manufactured. And that's what you discover deeper inside of the poop.
Like drugs?
Not like drugs. Like if you took a bunch of vegetables and squished them up and put some water on them, leave them out to dry.
Oh.
So food pellets, like you'd feed animals in a zoo, something like that.
This is odd, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know where to go from this.
Yeah,
from the,
same.
from the
I don't
mountain of
either.
poop.
I'm lost.
I mean, Block, you're the nature person. You have any ideas?
Unfortunately, tabletop nature is made of intellect, not wisdom.
Only you're a
Right.
2024 druid.
I mean, Rero grew up mostly in shit. Does he recognize
Any clues?
any clues about shit?
Oh, well, I'll say since you grew up in poop, we'll say that gives you advantage on poop checks. So just roll with me one more nature check, Rero. Counteract your natural one.
Hey, he knows a lot about it.
Well,
Now that I think about it, I'm an expert.
So you do recognize what type of animal this poop comes from. Give me just a second, I'll give you the answer to that question. Comes from a very exotic creature that you've never actually seen in maybe you saw one back on Xantharos where you came from. But it comes from a creature called a Triceratops.
duh? Dinosaur? In this living room?
Poop from Triceratops. No one to know how Rero.
I don't even know what that is.
Say, Tyr, being from your noble birth, you've actually seen a Triceratops before. Not from out in the wide world, but in the monster menagerie, the zoo of Odenbeer.
Right.
Stole those Triceratops from the zoo?
That does seem strange. But yeah, the Monster Menagerie used to have one. Okay, my next question would be, the door was locked, it wasn't forced.
Yeah.
How did he get a Triceratops in here?
Yes. The logistics here.
How did he get it out?
I mean, there's magical stuff. I
Bag
guess,
of
you know,
holding.
not- I mean, there are magical ways of doing that, right?
I am not an expert in this field, admittedly. Apparently all of you are, surprisingly. Okay. Are there any tracks anywhere on the floor? There seems to be a lot of stuff to
Yes.
track around.
Survival check. Anybody can participate that if you wish. 17 from Tyr.
You said anyone can
Definitely cope with that.
roll? Oh, never mind.
I don't know how.
I don't know how either.
Just on the floor smelling like a dog.
It's like sonar or something like that.
Yeah, echolocation.
Screaming in different directions.
You do find some faint, black in particular, some faint tracks with the Triceratops poop on them. You do not find Triceratops prints, so make of that what you will. And the trail goes down the stairs from the apartments and then appears to twist north in the direction of the monster menagerie.
So they go to the zoo. Huh.
So they brought it back to the zoo?
I brought the poop here for some reason. But the way to go, that's fairly east to the zoo, so let's go there, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, crumpets, we're ready, sweetie?
So, Raph, you want to fix your plumbing first before we leave?
I'm going to take my mask off so she doesn't recognize me.
What's a cute mask, but you're literally wearing the same clothes, love. Look, if you don't want to fix my sink, just say so, but I've been all this effort
Wait, no.
brewing you some tea and baking you some scones.
My feature, backroom feature, lets her not know it's me.
That's so funny, though.
That is hilarious.
It's my dual
Right.
personalities.
Okay,
Okay, Superman, you're still Clark Kent.
okay. You're unidentifiable. Okay. Oh, have you seen that dumb gentleman with
Literally,
the
you're
face,
saying
anybody?
Kent. That's so funny.
He promised to fix my sink. I have teas and scones for anybody who can help unclog my sink.
Oh, he went out to get a plunger. He'll be back in a little bit.
Make a deception check.
Sorry, I'm
Black.
not any help with plumbing. I'm sorry. I wish I could help you.
Oh no.
I knew that was coming.
Okay, well,
Nice.
I'll keep the tea and scones warm. If you see him, tell him my sink still needs unclogging. Good day to you.
Good day to you, ma'am.
I recognize you. How did you get up the steps? I don't know. My eyes must be getting old. I can't barely see. Okay.
What happens?
So, well, the main entrance to the monster menagerie is this kind of domed area here on the corner. That's where the main gate is, right up there, and it's surrounded by a 20-foot tall gate, and you hear the sound of animals coming from inside. You don't really hear any human sounds at the moment, anyway. But the creatures, they're active. That might be a result of them being pelted by rains. The cages are closed to open, but you definitely hear the sound of animals inside.
Okay, we're gonna figure out how we're gonna not immediately fight every animal here. I guess we're just gonna try to be stealthy again, or we have a better plan than that.
We have some dust that makes it so that things cannot smell us, correct?
4, 5, 6.
But isn't it raining?
Oh, yeah.
So the dust will still work.
And that is a valid point.
Sneak.
The dust will still work? That's it. God says it works.
Just Malcolm's fine. So you at the
should we
moment
just
standing
dust up the
outside.
people that aren't sneaky?
One of
You
you has
broke
to
him.
talk now, bro.
What?
You guys interrupted each other and then nobody spoke. What is going on?
Oh,
We should get out of the
continue,
rain.
Malcolm.
I have you standing outside
And
the
it continues
gates.
the dancing.
Yeah, and in fact, I'll drag you across to a map. That might help orientate you a
Uh-oh.
bit better. So you're right up at the north end of town there. North end of the thing. And you see the main gate here. This little main gate here is got a chain on it and it's padlocked. And if you peer in the windows to these things, it appears to be gift shops. And you see various stuffed animals of Triceratops and other
Ooh.
creatures. And if you peer in that room, Tier... oh, sorry, this is the ticketing area, this area here, where you buy your tickets before they let you in. And number 2 is, in fact, this one here that you're looking through, Tier. This one... Why isn't my mouse working? The one Tier is standing in front of is the gift shop. So my Roll20 is being read. I'm just going to refresh. So the ones either side of the gate, ticket booths, and the one on the left on the screen is the gift shop.
How do you guys want to get in?
Through the locked door, I guess.
Mm.
You can also go to the top if you want to. So how is is it a gate or is it like a building?
Actually,
Is it a fence or a wall or?
This here is the fence around the monster menagerie, and yeah, this, you know how they have those funny turnstiles at zoos that you can only go through one way? That's what that is. One of those turnstile things. And where Aldrich Ghoul is, that's in front of the main gate that's got a padlock on it. And other than that, sorry, they're in fact 10-foot walls
How high is the
around
gate?
the 10 feet. I said 20 feet, but it's actually 10.
10 feet. Okay. So, do you guys want to go in? Want to you padlock and go in that way, I guess, or I can go over if you want to.
Yeah, let's just open the door.
Go for it.
Right, I do want to point out that it is also keeping the animals in, possibly?
They're not in cages? Is it like one of those free roam?
There is a
zoos?
Triceratops on the loose, at the very least.
Well, it's not loose because there's no sign of it going in and out the door. I don't think
What?
it's just roaming around.
Well, that didn't look Triceratops on the ground.
Was it over here? Did I
You
miss
see it
that?
on the
Or-
rocks.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that. I'm sorry.
Oh, huh.
Eh.
Is that like their main attraction?
It's definitely a big attraction. Like elephants, right? Everybody likes
probably.
elephants. I like it how the makers of the module
Is that
put
like
that
their
stonework
Shamu?
in. You like Shamu, yeah. But I like it. I mean, I actually noticed that
Well, I'm gonna
Triceratops
just
here
pick
before.
the
So well
lock.
done. Okay, sure. Make a thieves tool check.
Really? Oh.
Guidance.
Guidance. With effortless ease, you manage to pick the lock and open the doors into the monster menagerie itself.
I will sneak before entering.
Yeah, let's sneak.
Okay, so roll your
Changing
stealth
my
checks if you like.
color.
I'll give- So this area here, there's a statue here of 2 griffins, a fountain using the griffins as a centerpiece. There looks like to be some supply carts over here. The supply carts are empty though. Yeah.
Why can't we see past the wall? Oh. This like little wall you can't see through.
I'm stuck on the door.
You just gotta kind of push your character through.
Yeah, you gotta wiggle.
He
Down
keeps
right to the left.
he keeps open closing the door. I can't get hold of it again.
Stay still, keep it. Oh, there you go. Oh, can you get? Stay still.
All
There
right.
you go. Everybody's through now.
I'm still stuck. All right, there we go. All right. Blind lady stuck. All right.
Yeah.
Gotta get you a cane, man.
So, Griffin Fountain, some supplies presumably for it, and some grain on these transport as well. Some nice seats around to view the overall lake here. And, who's the most perceptive? It looks like Tyr. Tyr. I'll point out these things here as well. They look like dead zookeepers.
It sucks to be them.
How old are they now?
But probably
So-
not the Triceratops.
The
Can't tell from there.
animals have revolted. This
You can't tell.
is their
Oh.
house
There's
now.
like animals deaded as well.
Can we tell how?
Probably fighting the zookeepers.
Well, they've got slashing marks on them, and those two things are crocodiles. These two things here.
Are they fighting each other basically, or
Can't tell from there.
are we saying? I can't tell anyway. I'm asking the group.
All I know is I'm avoiding the water.
Yeah, they're gonna sneak up on us. Without a doubt.
I'll
Can't not
can I
doing
make a
that.
perception check
Oh.
on the water, Malcolm, to see if there's any air bubbles or anything like that coming from like a snout?
Sure, make a perception check.
No. He said that.
Okay, well,
You don't
no,
notice anything.
looks just like water with some blood in it.
Yeah,
By the way, as you
sick-ass
swing
water.
past this sign here, there's a little sign, and on the sign it says, "Meet the largest crocodile that ever lived, the terror of the olden swamps, the ever hungry, old and gnarly."
Definitely avoiding the water.
It was this sign?
Yep.
No.
Okay, cool.
And
I
by
see something sad.
Yeah, it's down.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are you at? I'm sorry.
That's okay, you're blind. You can't see it anyways.
That's fair.
We went down and to the left.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Oh,
I don't see,
brother.
outside this compound, it appears to be some type of greenhouse, and you see just from the outside looking in, it looks like it's still in a good state, probably because it's shrouded from this purple rain that's falling. And outside it says, "Get transported to distant lands by the blooms of amazing colors and scents." And that sign there before the greenhouse.
Do any of the greenhouse stuff in there, Malcolm, look like they're from the Feywild?
You do recognize some of the foliage. It does have that fade quality about it. Like you see some things that kind of look like roses, but the roses are constantly changing color and cycling through different shapes, which does remind you of the long time you spent in the Fae.
And would I know whether these plants are poisonous or more so just beautiful?
You've seen beautiful roses like that are poisonous. You've seen beautiful roses like that are medicinal.
Fair enough. Watch out. Plants may be pretty, but could be deadly. Hard to tell. They are from the Fae.
Hmm.
Why are Fey plants here?
I don't know. Why you ask me? I'm not from this city.
I'm from the Fey, though.
Yes?
Actually, speaking of, do I remember all of this looking like this?
Not from the dead bodies.
I've been
yes.
here before. No, like no, all of the like flowers and stuff, and all of the, I guess it's just crocodiles, really. But like I've been here before. Has this always looked all weird and fey?
Yes, you've seen the flowers in there before, and even gone in on occasion to smell them, which was encouraged at the zoo. The things that are noticeably different is obviously the dead bodies, but the trees around the place, apart from the greenhouse, have started to rot, and the level of this river, of this lake in the middle, has substantially grown. presumably from the constant rain that continues to fall. So it's the lake in the center is a lot deeper than you remember it.
Look at going over there. Elder Ghoul might be a bad idea. Where are you trying to go?
I mean, we're here for Triceratops, not fake plants.
I know, but
Should
you're going
we
off into
walk on the bridge
So I'm
when
saying
there's
the
a
bridge looks-
walkway just right here?
That's what I was suggesting.
Well, I felt confident in my sneakiness.
I was like, the bridge, dead alligators, maybe a bad idea.
I'm me.
On this sign there, you see marvel at the beautiful plumage and listen to the soothing song of the minstrels of the air. And these things, the creatures inside there, which you can view, look distinctly like whoever just pinged that. They almost look like peacocks. A bit more colourful, I'll say, than
Mangled.
the peacocks. But no, there's 4 of them wandering around in there.
Oh. Neat. I free them. No.
One of them comes up and pokes its beak through the hole in the cage, and it looks very, very thin. And you see it's opening and closing its mouth. It's obviously hungry.
Is there like a food bin?
No.
No. No. Sucks to suck. Asked the wrong person for food.
Yeah, get wrecked, bird.
We're on a mission. I don't got time for starving birds.
As each of you go past the same, these peacock-type creatures, they all
Mucking.
start squawking pathetically and opening their mouth and looking at you with longing eyes.
Your tricks won't work on me.
Horrible.
Black, knowing that the world is shit since he's been here, is actually going to... Yes, he's going to cast Goodberry and throw 2 good berries into the enclosure.
So you throw food in
How many
them?
peacocks are in there?
4.
Fight to the death?
I was thinking.
There's like how you said there's 4 birds in there and you're throwing in 2?
Oh, there's 4. I thought there was only 2. I'm sorry. No, I'll throw in 4. I meant 10. I meant 10, yeah, so I'll throw in 4.
This world sucks.
Now fight for it.
Incredibly
God.
disruptive. I love it. They greedily consume the berries, and then they poke their head through looking for more. I understand that a good berry will satisfy you for a day, but they still want more.
Oh, that was the only kindness they get. That they're on their own now.
Has Rero ever seen these creatures before?
No. These are quite exotic creatures, so no, you have not.
And they're
Oh.
sticking their head out of the cage?
Just the food.
Just their beaks, really. And you see them kind of, it's almost like barbed wire and chicken coop wire, and they're poking their beaks through, looking longingly at you, Rero, with big eyes and magnificent plumage behind them.
I can't get in.
Tira takes a
Rero
seat.
one.
Yeah, yep.
They look at you and squawking at you pathetically, Rero, wanting food. Maybe water, you don't know.
Is the gate easily accessible? Like, does it just open, or
You give it yeah, it's locked, stopping the birds getting in and stopping the zoo attendees getting in. But there's a door there that could be opened, or once it's unlocked,
that's
of course.
locking?
Just a simple padlock. Squawk, squawk.
Do you
I'm gonna
wanna
give
set
everybody a
them
good berry.
free?
I got 6 left, so everybody gets 1.
Do you want to set them free, Riro?
He goes to eat one.
Could be Waru. Uro want to eat one. You Strife promised to help.
I did promise to help you.
Oh no!
Cook
Does
dinner.
that open the door?
Uro cook dinner.
Oh, Strife, you're picking the lock.
Yeah,
Not
I'm
from
helping
over
my
there, you're
buddy.
not from over there. You're not.
Very long arms.
Gosh.
Okay, so.
I'll
cracked
have
many more
dagger
locks
in
that.
hand.
Sure. And the padlock comes off easily in your skilled hand, Strife.
All right, buddy, it's open.
I just want to grab one. Uro grabs one. Or, I mean, he'll open the door and just try and grab one. They look weak. Like they're not
The
gonna-
door's opened. You go in, Rero? What you doing?
Well, are they at the door? They're not. They were just at the gate, right? They're not coming out. I just pushed the door open. I'm waiting for one to come out.
There's apologies for the art, but imagine these are peacocks, and they all clamber around the gate. Not quite confident enough to leave, but they see the door open. You have 8 eyes looking at you longingly, Rero.
I will. I will take the good berry that I was just given and try and choke this one out
Oh my
of the
God.
door.
No more handling check, Rero.
Not great.
Explain why in a second, but in the meantime, can you please?
Roll for initiative.
Uh-oh.
That's why I'm hanging around.
Look at those rolls from the peacocks. That's
Oh,
pretty
wait.
good.
Yeah.
It's very good for the peacocks. What the heck?
Oops. All right. So, Rero, as you hold out this good berry, the peacocks go into a frenzy and start rushing straight at you. Did we get everybody in initiative? I think we did. And Tyr, I feel your pain. As a cleric, I was always last in the initiative order, so just get used to it, I guess.
I'm still more than than Aldrich.
Yeah, the Dex character.
Yeah, the Dex character. So I feel like I did okay.
That's fine, yeah. That's good.
Would I
Okay.
be going before or after that one that I tied with? I have a dex of 12, if that makes a difference.
There you go. Okay, but Kiva, you're the first to hear the peacocks just squawking very, very loudly. And with your echolocation sense, you realize that they're about to rush Riro. What do you do?
And I think they're going to attack him. By what I'm hearing, is it aggressive? Is it?
Yep. Looks as if they all
Okay.
are fighting over the good berry in Riro's hand.
She rushes forward. I don't want to go to a trance. And shoves him aside, all the way from the gate.
Shut the door.
And then shuts the door.
Okay. The door's shut.
All right. That's her turn. That's 2 actions, really 2 attacks, I guess, for us to shove him aside and try to shut the door.
Sure.
That's all she got.
Okay, Strife. Watch Kiva slam the door shut as his peacocks are making a hell of a racket.
I'm just gonna take a few steps back and hold my attack if they somehow know how to open the door.
Right.
Okay, cool. Riro, as the door is slammed shut by Kiva, what do you do?
Rero need to try one, and I will cast bonfire.
I mean, it makes sense.
It does.
For the chicken.
So,
Yeah,
this one here, okay.
I'll put it right, the one right up the little fire.
Okay, so just bring up my entry for this. Okay, and it's a dexterity save 15, +1 to this, and the peacock dodges the bonfire. So it rolled a 17 for its save. Does it take half damage or no damage?
Nope, no damage. That is a cantrip. I'll see what they do. If they deserve more than a bonfire.
So the bonfire kind of lands that rather spectacular red scribble that I did. As you move back from
Well, it
there,
would still be on that mark. It would still be on that.
Okay.
It just doesn't get injured by it.
The peacockatrice, freaked out by the fire and wanting to get out, throws itself against the door. Need that to do it, and it rolls a 1, and it squawks and comes back again, ready to throw its head into it. The one on the fire does the same thing, just nothing else to get out of the fire, and it throws its head directly into it. And the first one was the next one was a 4. No good.
If anything moves through the bonfire or ends its turn there, they have to make the save as well.
Okay, so it's going to come back squawking through the fire. And another dex save. This time it rolls a 7. So let's take that 8 points of damage as the peacock gets burnt a little bit on the way back coming through the bonfire. The final, well, not the final, but the next peacock trice running to one away from the fire throws its head against the door, and this time it rolls a 4. Seems as your plan is working. Black, what do you do?
Drop button.
It's going to be an action to scan the water to see if there's any movement in it, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay. We're going to bonus action Shillelagh.
Sure.
And I'm just going to go ahead and use an action to activate my spores, giving me temporary HP and other things and stuff.
Oh.
And then, Black's passive is 17. Yeah, he's worried about the water, and he's by the water, so screw that. Okay.
Okay.
That's
With your spore aura done, I'll put a tiny little stink bubble around you. Like that. How's that?
That'll work, yeah. I think it's a 10 feet aura.
Yeah, want to be even more stinky? Oops. There
10
you
feet.
go.
and it's little spectral bones floating around him.
Okay, and a perception check.
I can't because my action was my my spores. That's an action.
Oh, okay, so you don't scan it. Tyr, sitting on a bench perhaps you've sat on many times before. What do you do?
I'm just going to enjoy the show, to be honest. I'm just, I'll keep my eye on the pond to the side a little bit, but I'm mostly just watching.
Okay, watching the madness. Okay, Aldrich Ghoul.
I'll move there, and I don't even know what to do, man. We're attacking these peacocks, like. Anyone got time for this shit? I'll loose an arrow in there. Why the hell not?
They have 3/4 cover through this cage, so they'll have +5 to their AC. But yeah, go for it.
Perfect.
Yeah, it just bounces off the side of the cage. The arrow just flies away and
I'll,
splashes in the lake.
Bonus action hide.
Sure, make a stealth check.
If I can even do that. Oh, there we go. That was the wrong thing, but it's the same bonus.
Okay, sure. So 25 as you... It's okay for you. Maybe it makes sense to hide there in the bushes around the edge there.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I was gonna move, yeah.
The peacock, peacock, he throws, the last one throws its head into the door. And this time it bashes through. The door swings open and it comes in, it's a little bit confused about what to do with its freedom, but it is out.
Does my reaction go off?
What was your reaction? To shoot something
I was
that comes
going to
out?
shoot anything that came through the
Sure.
door.
Sure, absolutely. Take your shot.
1.
Yep, that hits.
Is it still alive?
You hit it with a 27 for 9 points of damage. Yeah, it's still alive. Yep.
And then the 17 misses?
Do you get 2 shots on a reaction? Or is it just 1?
I thought it...
I think it's just the one because it's a reaction attack. It's not a full attack action.
Oh, really?
It's just the 1. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's
Now, if you had a prepared attack, like if we weren't in combat, then you'd get your 2.
Got it. But it was like a held action, though.
Yeah. It's
Held action is different. He'd get his 2, right? If it was a held action?
Tell you what. Why don't you do some Google search? There's a minor technological problem up front. And Malcolm being the technology.
actually.
blasting, so that was the minor disaster. Okay, so did we work it out? Is it 1 attack or 2 attacks?
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't carry over to my reaction.
So it's just 1 attack from a reaction. Yes?
Yeah, even a prepared
Yeah.
action is just 1 attack per Google, yeah.
Okay. Maybe it's different in the new rules, but we're doing 5e. But be interesting look. Okay, so one of them hits this peacock. A few peacock feathers fly off, but other than that, it's alive. And Black, you were keeping an eye on the water.
No,
Black.
that was a tier, I think, glancing at.
Well, whoever was glancing. This creature, rather large creature, emerges from the water. And with a toothy
Oh,
grin,
brother, right next to me.
it says to you, Strife, in common, "Are you my feed, or did you bring me meat?"
It's right there, bro.
In the
You see
peacock.
that bird? That's your dinner. I brought you feed.
Oh, I've seen what happens when things bite into those creatures. It is not pleasant. You look delicious and juicy. And it scrambles up onto the bank right next to you, Strife. And you know this is the famous crocodile, old gnarly tier, but you do not have a memory of him talking. It is a little strange. Whoops.
That is new.
Did he bend the knee to Queen Athena too? What the heck?
I don't know if crocodiles can bend their knees like that.
Well, bye guys.
That's actually, it's got a nice reach. So from the water, it swings its tail out at you. There's a 23 hit.
I think it does.
So first
Yeah,
of all,
it hits me.
take 13 bludgeoning damage, and then make me a strength saving throw.
Oh, I'm great at those. Actually, I'm okay at those. I admit, I failed.
Not
I think.
okay enough. The DC was actually 16, so you're well short. So as he whacks you with his tail, you go arse over tea kettle. Is that the expression? Doesn't sound right. Arse over tea kettle. Anyway, you fall on your butt, and then it goes to bite you, which will have advantage at because you're prone. And I assume a 24 hits as well. Take 19 points of piercing damage as it wraps you round in its jaw and then drags you down under the water.
Blup, 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 blup.
Both Strife and them disappear under the water. So I'll tell you when it's your turn,
Whoa.
Strife. Your turn, Strife, will be after Kiva because probably your initiative disappeared. So that's what you see.
Yeah, it did.
Knocked Strife on his butt with his tail after talking to him, grabbed him in his jaw, and in classic crocodile thing, he tried to drown him under the water. Kiva, what do you do?
Bloop, bloop.
He turns and leaps into the water after strike from the crocodile.
Sure.
Does a
We'll play for this as a perception check. You're feeling the currents of the water and the splashing and the gurgling. So you can make a perception check
Yeah.
to see if you can locate them in the water.
All right, using the bonus action that took a hand to feel basically for. So I'm always doing. I can't see anything, of course. So.
So, wow.
Nice.
You do. You got lucky. And that's where they are. Going to hide them again after your turn, and they may or may not move. But Kiva, that's what you perceive.
All right. And she will attack it.
Oh, gnarly? Okay. What are you attacking with?
I'm a glaive.
I think glaive would be disadvantage underwater.
Okay.
Yep. 14. Oh, 14 actually hits. You get a good hit on
Alright.
Old Gnarly.
And then I get my bonus action for the butt.
Sure. Just swinging around once again at disadvantage. This time it misses. The water is too resistant.
Okay.
2 attacks, Kiva.
Actually, I do have 2 attacks. Thank you. Gosh dang it. I think I knew that, right? So we get the, I think,
Yeah, no good.
to a 9 though.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
learned all about underwater spells from the Call of the Netherdeep underwater effects, and Black sums it up nicely with that thing he copied and pasted. Unless you typed it because you're smart. But Kiva, one good hit on the crocodile, but it's still got a firm grip on top of Strife. That
Okay.
sounds like your turn. Strife, you're grappled.
Can I see?
You're restrained, in fact. Because he's so close to you, yes, you can. But you're mechanically restrained.
Can I see, like, around me?
Just for a few feet.
Oh.
I mean, normally the water was clear, but with this disgusting acidic or type of rain, the whole thing's got very murky. You're lucky that
jeez
Kiva was
Louise.
even able to find you.
But I can see like 5 feet away from me.
You get a clear view of Kiva and Old Gnarly.
What I'm asking is, can I see like right here?
Sure.
Okay.
Your movement is 0, though.
Good,
That
good.
matters because you're mechanically restrained.
I am not going to move yet. I'm going to poof right there, out of its mouth,
Okay. Yeah, you poof
and then
out
I'm
of
going
its
to
mouth.
disengage, and I'm going to swim away.
Thanks, Kiva. See ya, Kiva.
Later, later, loser.
Okay, so you dash up onto the
Thank
shore of
you.
the bank. Okay, perfect. Okay, I believe that's it. Okay, just scramble up on top of the bank with Old Gnarly and Kiva still under the water. Rero, what do you do?
I think I can't see Old Gnarly.
We'll do it like that, so they disappear out of sight.
I will, well, finish this quicker than thought, and I think I will take a few steps back. Rero comes right there, and light the fork cap. So
Okay, no mucking around. Where does your fireball land?
terrible roll. Get the 4. Well, can't move that.
You're going to go for all 4 of them like that?
Yeah.
Okay, DC 18 and 20. That from now. Just check these stats.
Man, that was a terrible damage.
Okay, so need 4 dex saving throws from the peacocks. 1 fail, success, success, fail. So we'll say this one takes 12. This one takes 12. And the other 2 take 24. This one actually gets fried up, got damaged by something, can't remember what. I found a bonfire, and this one actually survives. It looks quite damaged. It takes out one of the peacocks. A beautifully placed
And-
fireball.
I will move a little bit further. Alright. And my turn.
Cool. The pig cockatrice, even more freaked out by the thing. It picks up on its wings, rather almost flying like a chicken, but it can fly. And it flies over to Tyr, sitting on the bench, and squawks in your face, Tyr, and goes to bite you. Does a 19 hit?
Yep.
It does it? Yeah, easily.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, take 5 points of piercing damage, and make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no. Uh-oh.
As it bites you, you feel your body starting to
Yeah.
harden up, and you are mechanically restrained, and you feel your bones starting to fuse together. Mechanically restrained, and you feel the effect is getting even worse. That one's dead, it won't get a go. This one. Flies over the water, lands before Strife, and lets out a squawk. Needed to take the dash action
Aw.
to get there. So that's its turn.
Oh,
Black.
thank God.
Okay, so over in this area, is there like some bubbles and stuff coming up from the water from Kiva being in there with old Gnarly?
Yeah, make a perception check. I'll say using your bonus action. I'll be nice. Technically, it's an action. You see them under the water thrashing around together, but they are underwater.
Okay, so I'm gonna need a ruling from you, Malcolm. Chill Touch states that a hand happens in the space of a creature within range. So since I know it's in there, does that mean it's not disadvantaged?
No, no, you're shooting. Yeah. It does not kill the